Good morning. We're going live. Cherry tomato plant that developed blight that died, so I cut it all out. And this is the tomato plants that I put in there. You can see several have buds already. Acorn squash and beans are doing very, very well. More of my tomato plants, they're doing very, very well. And then I have summer squash, I have zucchini, beans, and some pickle along the fence line, and it's doing very, very well. And then again, another tomato plant. You can see the blossoms right there, and a tomato growing. And then acorn squash. And then I have dill in here as well as bean and lettuce. There's the tomato plant that developed blight that I cut all the bad stuff off, and it pretty well killed off the tomato plant. But I had planted some other tomatoes and beans or sugar peas in there, so they're growing. And you can hear that I've got pollinators out here. Green beans, lettuce, zucchini, and summer squash. And look at this. This is my cherry tomato plant. Right? Look, it's climbed all the way up the trestle and is at the crossbeam. And then you can see I have pollinators out here, so I'm not going to disturb them. And then I think that's pumpkin, if I'm not mistaken. It's a squash. I'm not sure what kind. And yes, I do have some nice cherry tomatoes underneath there ready to be picked. And then there's Miss Dakota. She a daddy girl. And then Mr. Odie, who's a troublemaker. Odie, did you get to go sit in your truck today? Did you get to go sit in your truck? You want to go for a ride? You like rides? What do you say? And then we have cucumber or green onion there. And then these tomato plants, I got them from the nursery, and the nursery had let their tomato plants start dying off, so they didn't water them. They hadn't watered these in a week and a half. I brought them home, put them in this bucket, and they took off. What you doing, Odo? Is Dakota looking pretty this morning? Dakota, are you being a good girl? It's nice and cool this morning, so that's why the dogs are outside. It's been just too hot for them in the afternoon. So it's still cool, so I'm taking advantage of it and getting them some fresh air. They were running like crazy out here earlier this morning. Ain't that right, Dakota? May May. Big girl. What are you doing, big girl? Get him. Get him, Dakota. Get that Odie. Get your Odie. For being two different breeds, they love each other. They love to play. As you see, they're playing. Get him, Dakota. Get your puppy. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you, Dakota. Look how pretty she is, folks. And folks, we're nearing that 1,000 mark. If you're not subscribed and you haven't hit that like button, please do. It helps support my channel and my dogs. Just hitting that like means a lot to us. So if you would, hit that like and let YouTube know this dog channel is worth promoting. Get him. Get her. Get him, Dakota. Get him. Get him. Get her. Get Dakota. Get Dakota. Watch out, Ode. She's gonna get you. Get him. Get him. Get her. Get her, Ode. Go get her. Get her. Here she comes. Get her. Get her, Ode. Get her. Don't take that. Get her. Get her. Get her. Get Odie. Get her. Dakota. No, we don't do that, puppy. Go get her. She's gonna get you, Odie. Here she comes. Odie, no. Get Dakota. Dakota, get him. Get him. Dakota, get your puppy. Odie, get over here. As you see, it's a gorgeous day. There's some clouds, but it's not bad today. Welcome to the chat. Please hit that like. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. There's Dakota. Dakota, you're being a pretty girl today. She's being very well behaved today. Good morning. Welcome to the chat. There's Miss Dakota taking it easy. It's nice and cool this morning, so the dogs are outside. It's just too hot in the afternoon right now. It's been 95 plus with humidity through the roof, and I won't let my dogs come outside during that time frame. And then Mr. Odie's being right here next to me, being really good. It's just a gorgeous day here. And you can see that there's not many clouds out right now. It's about 68 degrees, but I'm sure it's going to go over 95 today. So the dogs won't be outside very much longer. Right now I have the windows open in the house, but this afternoon I'll have to close those and turn on the AC. The house doesn't get hot during the day. It gets hot in the afternoon only. Good morning, Dakota. May. Are you a big girl? Who's a daddy big girl? Huh? She's very spoiled, but very loved at the same time. Um, she wakes me up every morning with kisses. This morning I got up at 6 a.m. because I got kisses. When Miss Dakota gets up, the whole house gets up. Ain't that right, Dakota? This Miss Dakota rules the house. You rule the house, don't you, huh? When Dakota wants dad up, she gets dad up. Dakota's a good girl, aren't you? You go, baby. Dakota is 6 years old. She's been with me for 4 years, and she's a daddy girl through and through. She has to know where dad's at. If dad moves, she will move. Watch. And all I did is shift myself in the seat, and she glanced up. She knows. She's very spoiled. Oh, what dad doing? Mrs. Wigglebutt. This is Wigglebutt. This is old man Wiggles. Who's old man Wiggles? 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 Oh, 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 ow. Help me. Oh, Odie started giving me kisses, and Dakota moved, so she's right here. Ain't that right, baby? Hi, Dakota. Is that Dad? Huh? Dakota loves Dad to death. But like I said, it's nice and cool today, so the dogs are outside first thing. That way they can get their exercise in for the day because later this afternoon it will probably be too hot for them. And you can't tell Dakota loves Odie at all. She's always kissing and cleaning him. What? What, big girl? You can see I have pollinators throughout the front yard. I probably have, I don't know, I've seen probably 15 this morning. But that's all right. The way I look at it is they're helping me with the vegetables that I will be freezing and eating this winter. This is green beans, the real big one right here. So soon I will have my green beans starting, and I will be snapping those and freezing them. And all my zucchini, summer squash, I will also be dicing and or turning it into zucchini bread so I can freeze that as well. Tomatoes, I will be canning with the help of my sister who lives not too far away. So basically, everything I've grown this year will be a food staple for this winter. And I've also got acorn squash, which I love squash, but have you priced vegetables lately at the supermarket? You just can't afford them. What used to cost you $1.50 is now approaching $7. So I bought the seeds and I'll enjoy my harvest all winter long. And then I'll only be buying the necessities at the store. I am not a big meat eater. I do not eat fish. I do not eat pork. I limit myself with beef because it makes me ill. A little backstory on myself. I used to be over the road trucker. I gained a considerable amount of weight where I was unhealthy. So I started looking into bariatric surgery, that is stomach surgery. I did go a year in a program where I did lose over 100 pounds to qualify, and I have the surgery. I did drop half my person, and folks, let me tell you, after you have that surgery, you have to learn how to eat all over again from the get go. Um, it's not because you want it, you go eat it because A, you don't have the room for it, and surgery, you got to retrain your body how to eat. It's almost as if you're an infant learning to eat all again. Um, Up to 6 months, I was still pureeing my food. Um, about 7 months, I decided to a banana sounded really good. So I went to the store, bought a banana, and I had driven to the store, and I drove like 5 miles to get there. Well, I ate that banana, and or ate like 3 bites of the banana. Um, I couldn't drive home. I had to walk home because my stomach was so upset. I couldn't hold anything down. I actually had a police officer pull over and ask if I was all right. But eventually, I got to the point where I could start eating. My major holiday was Thanksgiving that I finally could eat some things, but not everything. Um, the rest of the family had regular dinner plates. I had a cup saucer. I had to put it in the refrigerator 3 or 4 times to finish it. And it wasn't even a lot of food on it, but it was some. And I'm going to apologize for the noise. Today's trash day, and the trash man's going to be pulling up out front here in a second. So just bear with me. He'll be quick. See, he's right there. Little truck. I apologize, and that's it. He's out of here. But yeah, it's been a battle. Um, I was walking up to 30,000 steps a day. That's a lot of steps. The American Heart Association recommends 10,000, which is just over 5 miles, folks, per day, per person. As you see, we're just chilling today. And after this live, I'll go out and get the trash bin and bring it back in. I put it out every Monday night, and he comes first thing Tuesday morning. So if you hear buzzing, those are pollinators at work with my vegetables. There's at least 5 or 6, plus there's horse flies that help as well. Good morning, welcome to chat. It's a nice cool day here in central Michigan. Not too many clouds in the sky, but it's nice and cool this morning, so I thought I'd bring the dogs out and let them enjoy getting fresh air as well as not being cooped up in the house. So far this morning, I've already had my satellite providers tech come. My internet's been very spotty this past weekend. Um, he ended up doing some work with the satellite dish, and he ended up replacing the router. I guess the router went bad that I had. Yes, I do live in central Michigan. I'm out in the country. My nearest uh, neighbor is a quarter mile down the road to my west. To my right, my nearest neighbor is over 5 miles. Now, the other night, we have a lot of deer in this area, a ton. A couple weeks ago, I seen 18 deer to my west, about a mile and a half. And then, yes, the night before last, I seen over 65 deer within a mile of my house. Yes, I wasn't stuttering. 65 deer. I'm a animal person, and my two dogs are rescues. And I would encourage you, if you've got room in your home and your heart for a dog. Oh, there's a butterfly. I see a lot of butterflies, folks. A lot of them. So currently we have, let's see, um, we have 5 laying hens, 9 mid-age chicks, and 20 chicks, young chicks, like uh, maybe 2 or 3 weeks old. So here in about 4 or 5 months, folks, we're gonna have eggs coming out every which way. Now, I did get an egg last week, or no, was on the 8th, which happened to be my birthday, and it was double yolk. It was huge. I've been trying to come up with some videos that I think you folks would enjoy. If you're anything you would like to see that I can shoot out in the country, please tell me what type of video, and I will see what I can do. Um, I'm thinking about going to one of the Great Lakes and looking for stones. If you don't know it, folks, the Great Lakes is a treasure trove of rare stones and gems. You can actually find opals, you can find crystals, and Petoskey stones. If you're not familiar with what a Petoskey stone is, folks, it is a fossil. Um, if you look at the history of the world, the Great Lakes region once was a sea that dried up and now is all freshwater. Under the city of Detroit is one of the world's largest salt mines, salt deposit. Michigan is also known for copper mines and iron ore. The pellets that the Edmund Fitzgerald had when it went down in Lake Superior in 1975. And if you've never been to Michigan, let me invite you to the Great Lakes State. There is natural beauty here you won't find anywhere else in the world. We have an island that is 7.5 to 8 miles around. Um, no cars are allowed on that island. It's horse and buggy, bicycle, or right, left, aka walking. The Upper Peninsula, also called the UP, is God's country. You'll see things in the UP you won't find anywhere else in the world. The Great Lakes are just that. They're beautiful. They're in ground seas. Um, I used to own a taxi service, and I did have a a lot of foreign students that attended Michigan State as my clientele. And I took a few of them over to Lake Michigan. And one gentleman, he was from Saudi Arabia. He literally went to the shoreline, knelt down, cupped his hand, and he had to drink some of the water to make sure it wasn't salted. I say yuck, but to each his own. He was trying to learn. And like I said, if you've never been to the Great Lakes, it's God's country. Michigan, true fact, has the most lighthouses in the United States of any state in the 50 states. I don't care. Alaska, Florida, California, Maine, Jersey, New York, Massachusetts. Michigan has the most lighthouses. Even Hawaii, we have the most. Um, Also, Michigan has the second highest voter ratio per capita than any other state in the United States. Only one state's above us. So Michigan has the most votes, second highest amount of votes. Here in the state of Michigan, either you own or you know somebody or someone in your family owns a boat. Some of them are big boats and some of them are fishing boats, Johnny boats, or a bass boat. And also a true fact, anywhere you are in the state of Michigan, you're within 85 miles of one of the Great Lakes. Well, folks, I'm done babbling. If you don't have any questions, I thank you for watching, and I'm going to do another live later today. But y'all have a blessed day and watch out for a video because you never know when one might drop. Y'all have a blessed day. God bless. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do hit that like. It's the best thing for Odie and Dakota. They get happy to see a like. And y'all have a blessed day. God bless y'all. See you on the next one.